Hi, we're Interjangle Productions, an independent production company from Cheltenham, Gloucestershire. I'm Jack and this is Joe.
So our company aims to collaborate with animators, illustrators, scriptwriters and filmmakers. And our first production comes courtesy of Professor of Evil, our new dark comedy animation.
Dr. Jonathan Thrones is a university lecturer and he's sick of his job. What happens is he takes this unusual item and it's a spiralling journey into, what would you say it would be? Death? I would say death, yeah, spiralling journey of death.
So the biggest influence for us came when it came to making the animation, and we kind of planned to go down the Adult Swim type cartoon route, and some of the influences for us came from Flat World, a animation produced by Daniel Greaves, and it's online on YouTube. There's the link. And basically, it's like paper cutouts in a real world. So that's the kind of style that we went for, and the team's influences as well came from classic Adult Swim cartoons such as Rick and Morty, time travelling Grandad and his grandson, Mr. Pickle's stories behind a satanic dog and his naive family, and Robot Chicken, a classic Adult Swim cartoon.
Yeah, so the flatboard idea came from our set designs and sort of overall style of the animation. And then we've got our scriptwriter's influences. So our scriptwriter, he sort of borrows the tone of modern American sitcoms such as Parks and Recreation, Bob's Burgers, and also he takes from Carry On Screaming, which is a 1960s carry-on film, horror film. The initial idea and sort of the early signs of collaboration were from me, in fact. I came up with some ideas, I did some storyboards. These are the initial character designs that I had in my mind. This is Professor Dr. J. Thrones, and this is Stoner Joey. And these are the two characters that we kept for the animation. We scrapped this one because she didn't really fit into the story.
These are the first ideas for the storyboards. So, going along with the synopsis, this is where Dr. Thrones is marking the papers, and then in comes the student. If we go on to the next slide, and he notices something unusual in the paper. Turns out to be a pill, a drug of some kind.
Unusual item, yes.
Yes, the unusual item.
Some more of the death scenes.
Yeah. And further on.
So once the first ideas sort of came around, we met with Will and sort of talked about the initial ideas, and he wrote a screenplay. This is what it looks like, professional format. I'm not going to read it to you because it's pretty boring on paper. And then we made a trailer, audio trailer, after recording some of the audio for it, just to show off our actors. So yes, we'll play that now. Professor of Evil, the new dark comedy animation brought to you by the University of Gloucestershire, including the voices of Stephen Walker and Florgo as Professor Thrones.
I am, in fact, a bastard through and through. I don't even know what this pill is.
James T. Bowman as Palmer and Barnes.
Yeah, I was hoping we could discuss my essay.
I just found my wife in bed with another man.
This exciting new animation is set for release this spring.
This is Stephen Walker and Florgo. He is a young budding voice actor and he does radio production. So he's very interested in that field. So he played Thrones, did a great job of it. And this is a professional voice actor based in Gloucestershire, often comes around to the university actually. His name is James T. Bowman and he played Palms and Barmer. Palms was done in a Welsh accent and Barmer.
No, it's the other way around.
Palmer, yeah, Barnes was in a Welsh accent and Palmer was a Lancashire accent. So it's really good range.
So these are our set designs that our animator created for us. A few of the first initial ideas. So the first scene's set in an office, as you can probably tell from the books and the chair. And this is Professor Evil, Dr. J. Thrones, who is actually our main character, and that's the animator's idea of him. And then we have a blog to promote ourselves, which we'll have a look at.
Interjangleproductions.wordpress.com.
So this will be updating the progress of the animation until the launch, which will be in late spring. So that's the end of our slideshow. Thanks for listening.